Hello, my name is Xavier Macura, and I am doing an athletic academic advisor. I'm going to be talking about three different things today. First, what an athletic academic advisor is. Second, people they deal with on a day-to-day basis. And third, why they're important. An academic advisor is an advisor that helps to make sure that the student athletes meet the NCAA regulations as it relates to class and graduation. So basically, they help you out every single day trying to fulfill your graduation requirements, putting you in classes, figuring out your schedule for the day, the week, tests, exams, and even homework. Second, I'm going to talk about what they deal on a day-to-day basis. They have to deal with the student athletes, of course, because they're our advisors. Like I mentioned in the slide before, they do everything possible to help us graduate. They figure out our weekly schedule, they put in our lockers every Monday. They'll have our tests and our homework, and then they just talk to us every day and see how we're doing on the floor and in the classroom. And then the professors, they try and stay in contact with the professors as much as possible because if students get behind, they go to the professors and ask them what they're doing. Are they coming to class? Are they leaving early? Are they coming in late? And then the coaches. That's just as important as the other two because the coaches worry about their athletes. You have to be able to play, and you need your grades to be able to play. So if you can't get your GPA up or keep good grades, you're not going to ever play. And then why they are important. It's just another resource for their students. If I didn't have an advisor, I'd be lost. It'd be really difficult for me to go around campus, figure out my class schedule, figure out tutors, etc. And then it's keeping us on track. We all obviously need a certain amount of credits to graduate, and they're on top of that at all times, figuring out what classes we need to take and how many more classes we need to graduate. And then it also gives comfort to parents. When I came on my visit, I sat down with my academic advisor, and he basically just told me what was going to happen and how he was going to talk to me every single day and walk me through things and become a better student in the classroom. How does it relate to the class? Obviously, everyone has an advisor, and it's unique because it requires that an advisor could help out anybody in many different ways. For instance, my advisor helps me in tons of different ways, like I mentioned before, with all the class schedule and everything that helps. And I know all of you have advisors as well, and they help you out in every way they can as possible. And then this is a graph. I'm just going to talk about basketball, but there's 546,000 players in the country, and for men, and 3.4% of that go on to play college basketball at any level, and then 1% of those guys play at the Division I level. So it goes to show that academics is really important, and not many people make it to professional level. So it's important to take care of your academics and get a real job when it's all said and done. Salary requirements, it's not very much. It's around $44,000. So, for instance, my academic advisor doesn't do it for the money, he does it to help people, and he's a people person, and he tries to help out in many ways. You need a bachelor's degree, and then you need to pursue a graduate degree. The person I interviewed was Ben Gutman, and he had a communications major, and he went to Finley Prep in Vegas, and he was a teacher, and he coached basketball there, and then eventually was an intern at DePaul, and wound up being the athletic advisor for men's basketball there. So, in conclusion, an academic advisor is very helpful for their student athletes. They talk to a lot of people on a day-to-day basis, whether it's creating a schedule, figuring out tests, or whatnot, and then they're very important because it helps students become the best possible in the classroom. And then, are there any questions? Quinn?
How often do you actually interact with them? Do you talk to them like a few times a week?
Yeah, Quinn asked how often do I interact with my academic advisor. I would say honestly every single day. Before classes, when I have a break, I go over there and talk to him, whether it's about school or it's about basketball or just talking, hanging out. But I have a really good relationship with him, and that's why I think that I've been doing such a good job in the classroom is because he's been helping me out in every way possible.
And to follow up, you mentioned You mentioned you had your schedule, they help you with your scheduling. Do they do that, is that only for, is that for school purposes only, but, or for practice as well?
Yeah, Quinn asked the academic advisor, does he only do the school schedule, but basketball schedule as well? Yeah, we do have the school and basketball schedule. Every Monday they send out both of them. So there'll be a piece of paper in my locker and have all my classes. And you'll have everything like tests, homework, what type of notes, all that stuff to help me out. And then the schedule has our practices, any type of meetings and whatnot.